Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar continues to erase the decline following the RBA rate cut from earlier this month. Since the monthly low of 68.32, the bulls still have 95 to 70 cents on the radar. The up-and-coming most highly anticipated G20 summit in Japan starts today and will no doubt keep the bulls and bears busy in the arena as the two top leaders attempt to work on a trade deal that would suit each other. As the market awaits, President Xi and also President Trump are now preparing for their trade talks, and hopefully we will get some kind of resolution out of it. However, Larry Kudlow, Trump's top economic advisor, said there were no preconditions set for the talks. Looking at the technical implications, you can see the market is still struggling towards its topside range as the RSI is overbought. And like previously seen here, but there was divergence that did support this move down, unlike here at the moment. But nevertheless, we are overbought and therefore should see at least a pullback to 69.50. However, trading into the G Summit, I would stress that you do keep your stop losses accordingly to your risk management, because no doubt the markets will be very choppy today and also to the start of next week. Due to the uncertainty of what's going to come out of the G20 summit, the markets may open and gap due to the fact is that some of the outcomes could be good or very bad. Therefore, we could see the Aussie easy gap 50 points either way. So I do stress that you do keep your stop loss accordingly to your risk management. Since posting a bearish outside range day for the euro and a bullish outside range day for the US, the market is still waiting confirmation. Now, a move beneath 113.30 would give the confirmation down to 112.30, or even down to 111.60, with the bulls looking in the US also for a break to the upside. But at the moment, the last couple of days, we still haven't got that confirmation. So the call isn't completely bearish as yet until we get the break under 113.30. Resistance at 114.10 to 114.60. Well, dollar yen did attempt to take the challenge above 108 briefly, but in a blink of an eye, the market fell away rather sharply. It is assessed that the market still could pose a threat to the downside. And also the fact is that Donald Trump has started to, should I say, set the tone in rather a negative beginning before he even got into Japan. Tweeting from Air Force One, he criticized India for unacceptably raising tariffs on US goods. He said India for years having put a very high tariffs against the US just recently isn't acceptable, or should he say unacceptable. Therefore, the tariffs should be withdrawn. Due to the uncertainty and also safe haven demand, is that yen strength could easily come back. See a move back to the lows around 106.60.75 with a cap now at 108.40.60. The pound is a little bit weaker and continues to play the stance to a bear case, but we need to see a break under 126.35 to support this bearish outside range day and confirm the negative signal lower. If we then we'll take out these levels around 126.45 to 126.10 and look beneath at 125 as a target. Resistance still seen at 127.60 where it was rejected. The gold outlook staged a rebound from the level of 1,400, and from that it's looking on a more of a positive case as it reaches a 19 high this morning, so rallying $20 nearly from the low. I do expect to see further upside tests beyond 19 to 26 and maybe up to 34 to 38. Still hold your longs as long as we don't close beneath 1,400. As a break beneath there would see a decline to 1,380. But like I mentioned, the uncertainty into the G20 summit does give very much a clouded view for the start of next week, but a choppy one as that. Oil, though, I still like and still expect to see a bullish outcome up to $60 to $62 as a target. Any pullback, I'm bullish while we remain above $58 a barrel. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the great start to this day and weekend.